So the first step to overcome sensitivity is this. Of course, you gotta talk to you gotta you gotta be honest with yourself.
You're gonna have to eat some shit,
nigga.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy?
It's a restroom check. You don't want to do it.
A restroom check on a Tuesday after the first prime.
It's a restroom check and the nigga missed.
Oh, not that.
Number 1 and 2.
Yo, yesterday four people
in multiple
threw up.
stores.
4 people threw up.
You know what I mean?
Different dealers, bro. It was bad.
While, right? And then the bathroom's packed.
It was the hot
While the bathroom's packed. You know what I mean?
Real
so
shit.
niggas waiting for you to clean up the shit so they could go shit. Cause it's like,
so
you have to do this again right after this, real soon. So it's just like you gotta, and that shit is hard to do by yourself, bro. So now if somebody's telling you it, and then if you have because the thing about it is like me and my baby mother, both of them, we have a valid and strong foundation of a friendship. You know what I mean? And it's just like the fact that we're not together, but we family. It's like they have their own asterisk little bubble. You know what I mean? I'm not yours, you're not mine, but it's like we connected. Yeah. I don't want to just take care of you because you my children's mother. That's part of it, but it's just like I care about you. You know what I mean? I care about your well-being outside of the fact because I fucked with you as a human being outside before we had a child. You know what I mean? Facts. So it's just like the fact that we had a child together and we're what's the word? Able to realize or understand that we don't want to be together, or that's not what we both want for this. It's like where does that relationship, and then where does that apply to their next relationship? Because now me going into my next relationship, I have 2 baby mothers, and it's just like, how is that gonna affect me and her relationship? How are they gonna be towards her or she towards them, or whatever, vice versa? You know what I mean? And then when they get into relationships, how they are he gonna feel? You know what I mean? If he gonna feel more comfortable if I'm already in a relationship, or if I'm already married, or is he not? You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is like the relationship that me and my baby mothers have outside of a friendship, looking in, the typical baby mother baby father relationship, if they're this cool, they fucking.
Yeah, of course, automatically. That's the first though.
It's fact to people. It's not even a thought. It's a fact. Because we're programmed to be, and we're raised in dysfunction. You know what I mean? So dysfunction becomes cognitive dissonance. It's normal to the point where when you don't see it, that's what something's off. When everything's right, that's when something's off. Because we so used to things being off, that became right or comfortable for us.
You make things complicated. It's
not necessarily. Maybe for a white person living in America, but for a black person, society definitely gives us all the tools for us to definitely fall into that hole. You know what I mean? But it's just like outside of that, it's like regardless of society and your environment, if you a man or call yourself a woman, and when I say man and woman, I don't use that lightly because there's a lot of grown girls and grown boys out here. That's why we got to talk about this topic, sensitivity, because what's sensitive is you gotta be a man, you gotta be a woman, you gotta be able to look at yourself, see your wrongs, understand that it's okay that you fucked up, and then do your best to do better. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's not easy to do by yourself. So now when you got somebody telling you that shit, the levels of your ego's gonna flare up a couple of times. And for you to shut him up and still listen to what they're saying, to try to apply that or figure out how to apply that to your life to better yourself, and understand that too. You know what I mean? This person, regardless of how they may come off or how you're taking it, is not against you right now. My baby mother's not against me. She's not telling me this shit because she can't stand my ass. Don't get me wrong, she can't stand my ass because I keep doing this shit. But she's not telling me that for that reason. It's because it's not fair. It's fucked up, and there's something that needs to change. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's a flaw that I have that, for whatever reason, most other people don't see it, or it hasn't came up in other people's relationship with me and other people. But it's just like, she's something she sees. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, even though I may be sensitive right now, I gotta be a man, a big boy. Not even a big boy. I gotta be a man.
When it facts.
Eat that shit.
And that's just, that's the underlining of why